Hey, my gorgeous Gemini. So we are here for a weekend energy reading as we near the end of the week and head into the weekend. If you like this reading, please do like, subscribe, share, notification, all that good stuff. What we're going to do here is we're going to pull 3 cards for your energy, 1 card for the challenges you may see this weekend, and a card of advice, as well as a love card in case you have some love going on this weekend. We can see what's up with that. So I do hope you've been having a great week, and if you have, hopefully that will continue through the weekend, but we will certainly see you here. Spirit, if you could please let me know what we've got going on for our gorgeous Gemini this weekend coming up. Whoop! What do we have going on for our gorgeous Gemini this weekend coming up? Let's see what we got here. All right. We have the Death card, the Fool card, and the Chariot card. Wow, these are major player cards here, you guys. So I think the Death card is, because this is a weekend reading, I'm feeling like you've had a crap week. This is how I'm feeling, like this has just been an awful week for you. It's just been, you've been overwhelmed, overburdened, and it's just time for the week to end. You need to cut it off. This weekend needs to be a new, fresh start. It just has to be a fresh start. Just cut it off. Think of it as put it behind you. And I'm getting this from the Chariot too, as well. Move into the weekend with clean, fresh energy, because do not carry anything that happened this week, you know, whether it be work burdens or, you know, somebody was really mean to you this week or whatever happened this week that's really weighing you down. And I'm really getting a sense that, you know, something really either hurt your feelings this week or, excuse me, somebody at work really piled it on and you just felt like you were getting absolutely treated unfairly and you were overburdened with work, you were just beat down, you know, or your family is just really giving it to you over something, but it's really just weighed you. It's weighed you this week. It's heavy burdens and it has to end, because it's time to just stop. When this week is over, you need to start fresh, you know, finish up this week as strong as you can and start fresh for this weekend. Don't carry it into the weekend. It's starting anew, and move into, you know, we have the Chariot card here, move into the weekend with a whole new fresh scope and outlook. One that is like completely lighthearted, with, you know, just hopeful thoughts, and, you know, and what we have the Fool here, obviously. So the Fool is, you know, obviously saying, you know, just be careful that you don't go too crazy, but, you know, you don't want to step off the cliff here at the end. But I think the Fool is actually, in your energy here, is saying that's what you need. You need to just be a fool. Be a fool this weekend. No, but honestly, just, you know, pack up the emotional baggage, throw it off that cliff. But realistically, you know, you need to just kind of skip into the weekend, move into the weekend without all of that heavy baggage that you had this week. I feel like for a lot of you, this has just been a week that you're just ready to forget. You're ready for it to be over. You're ready to be done. And this is a weekend that you are just ready to forget. And the Fool card at the end tells me that you are going to do that. You are going to be like, I don't care. I'm done. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm just going to skip off into the weekend, because you know what? When I walk out of here at 5 o'clock or whatever on Friday, my weekend is my weekend. You know, so, you know, don't go, you know, too crazy, but, you know, for the most part, just detach. It's a Death card. Just detach from the week. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, if you have a major call that you need to take this week for work, or, you know, something like that, that you're just like, nope, not available. Don't go like that. You know, there's a little doggy down here who's saying, don't be a nut. You know, if it's something important, you know, hang on. But for the most part, just, you know, put it down. I think you will. I see that for you. I see that this weekend is going to be a light weekend. And the Fool's by themselves. And they're by themselves kind of for a reason. I think you just kind of want to reset and revive and think about what you want to do this weekend and kind of just do what you want to do. You don't want to have to be tied to constraints. You feel like this whole week has been heavy for you. You've either been burdened down by people around you, friends, family member, been burdened down by work, and you don't want to have constraints. So, it may be you and your pet at home this whole weekend, your cat, your dog, your whatever, chilling, watching TV. And that may be like the best thing that you can think of. And it may be exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. You need to just kill the week, end it, move forward into a happy week and chill weekend, and just be lighthearted about it. Just, forget about it. Put all that behind you and skip off into your weekend with a little bit of lighthearted joy. So let's see what challenges you might have this weekend. Whatever they are, hopefully you won't, take them too serious, because it looks like you've had kind of a serious week, obviously, and you need to kind of relax a little bit, obviously. But let's not step off that cliff. So, let's see here. All right. So we've got the 4 of Wands, and that just tells me that you feel like, your home or your foundation or whatever it may be, is part of the problem this weekend. You may have some chaos with your family that's been part of this week. They've just been on your tail for whatever reason, or they're giving you hassle, or they're causing you stress or struggles. Your kids are driving you nuts, and they're going to continue to be around this weekend. So you're not going to have a peaceful house. You're not going to have the peace of this, what's your foundation, your normal, peaceful foundation is going to be the struggle. So with that, if that's the case, what I would just say is, you can overcome that by calling in for reinforcements. If it's something where you need to call in grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, babysitters, something like that to get you a little bit of peace in your home, do that. If it's something where your home is just chaotic and, you just can't seem to get ahead of it because, it's too cluttered, it's too whatever. And so you feel like, I'm coming out of a work week where my brain is on fried. I don't want to go sit in a house that needs super cleaned and super cluttered. You know what? This may be a weekend that, if it's an option for you, go visit a friend, go visit somebody else for the weekend, go do a staycation in a hotel in your own town if you can afford it. Go somewhere that's fun and enjoyable for you, that's a different change of scenery. That may just be what you need. You may need that. And the Fool goes on a journey. The Fool's on a journey. Maybe go somewhere. Get out of the house, that if that's part of the challenge, is that your house is the challenge. You don't want to sit in a house that is just totally chaos to you, or too stressful to you, or, it's cluttered. Clutter causes anxiety and stress. I mean, if that's something that you've already been stressed out, you've got anxiety, you've got your head's running a million miles a minute from work stuff and all this stuff this week, and you don't want to go home and have to deal with a million things at home too, or feel like, I sit on my couch, I'm not going to be able to enjoy myself because I'm going to feel like I have to get up and I have to do the dishes and I have to do this and I have to do the laundry and I have to do this and this and this. How am I going to enjoy my weekend? How am I going to decompress? Go somewhere. Take this Fool card. Go on a little journey. It doesn't even have to be a long journey. Like I said, you can go on a staycation, get on hotels.com, get a cheap hotel down the street, soak in the hot tub, swim in their indoor pool, something. You got a best friend you can go stay with, for a family member you can go stay with for, a day or two. Definitely. I go to my cousin's house all the time on the weekend just to get away. And my kids love to go to grandma and grandpa's for a weekend sometimes. Love it. And they get fun out of it. I get peace out of it. And it's great. And so that may very well be what that is. And if it's just a matter of it's your family, this foundation is meaning more like your family has been what's running you nuts, well, then just don't answer their phone calls this weekend unless it's an emergency. Let's get an advice card for you. You have to put up with what you want to put up with, to an extent. I know that's easier said than done, but try to just be lighthearted this weekend and not put yourself through anything that's undue. This one says face your financial fears. So, I think this is just saying that, success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears, these kinds of things. And I think, again, that may be for some of you who have just absolutely worked yourself into submission this week, or you've just been grinding away. Don't let yourself get beat down, burdened down, stressed out. If you're stressed out over money, finances, bills, all of this stuff, if that's what's doing it for you, I know we all have that, and it sucks, and it's getting worse for a lot of people by the day with the economy and the market and all that great stuff. But, needless to say, and it's not, but it's easier said than done to say, just don't worry about it. But, but you have to practice good mental health, take care of yourself. So, if that means that you need to just take a break from worrying about it, to take care of yourself, if you burn out, how are you going to be able to take care of anybody? How are you going to be able to continue to work? How are you going to be able to continue to pay your bills? How are you going to be anything? You can't do anything if you can't take care of yourself. So keep that in mind. And we'll put a love card here. See if there's any love in your weekend future. That might be something here. A little pick me up here, maybe. May have some love coming for you. See what we got here for you. Alrighty, here. Let's see. All right. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. So I think staying optimistic in general is a good idea, but stay optimistic about your love life too. You may meet somebody this weekend that, especially if you go somewhere, if you do get out of the house, if you're a single, that is, you may be able to meet someone that is going to make you forget about how crappy this weekend was, that renews your sense of fun and, makes you feel a little bit better about things in general. And that would be amazing. So I hope this helped. I hope this resonated with some of you. If it did, please like, subscribe, share, notifications, all that good stuff. And otherwise, I hope to see you back next week. I'm going to try to do some love readings for Valentine's Day. But I hope you guys are having a great week, and looks like you might be able to enjoy your weekend a little bit more than your week anyway. So hope to see you soon. Bye.